When was the last time you saw a Chevrolet in Tokyo? It doesn't exist, folks. They beat us all the time.
This is bullcrap! Well, I ain't standing for this!
When do
I ain't standing for this!
They took our jobs!
That's right, a lot of people up there can't get jobs. They can't get jobs.
They really did this.
Done, and I need to get out of here. It doesn't work like that. It takes days. I want to talk to the manager. Okay, 1 second. Hi, how can I help you? What the fuck is your problem? It's my problem. It's just you. You came in here acting like you own the place. I want to rent a yacht. Does it look like you have yachts? I see them all around there. We don't have any yachts for rent. I see them. Whose yachts are they? They're personal yachts. I guess you don't want to make no money here at this restaurant. I guess we don't. Well,
A tower. I need it completed by spring. Have you considered seeking partners outside the confines of our own race?
Come with me to Middle-earth.
You're still short in army.
That is all about to change.
I hope this won't be another week, another disappointment. However, at this point, I expect to be disappointed, so that maybe in the end I won't be. I don't know, maybe I'll be surprised. It is so hard to believe that this can turn 90 degrees and from a linear and unimpressive fantasy show would turn upwards and actually become good.
Around our island's future. Blessing of the children, we gather to welcome those who will live that future. One as boundless as a sunrise over the rolling sea.
I guess this is a dream sequence, maybe? Yeah. I'm sorry, for the moment I was thinking of, oh yeah, she's holding a baby and she's looking at this total destruction. And
Chancellor, statecraft is the art of attending to small matters as diligently as grand ones. Should like to think you'd learned that by now.
Taking your trades! Workers who don't sleep,
oh,
don't tire, don't age.
oh, they really did this with the.
I say,
They're gonna steal our
we're
jobs.
either blind or an elf lover. Just like her father. Elf lover!
Just like her father, with the queen's father.
What would she see?
Men of Numenor,
Yeah, this so looks like Numenor from the books.
A heritage of mighty hands,
No,
of men who laid the sea wall, who raised our Menelaus, triumph of our civilization.
my friends,
Trust in me.
for by the calluses on my hands, I swear that drinks all round.
give the people circus and bread. Yeah, look at them. Let's drink, boys.
Isn't a name in the city he doesn't
A Chinese man.
Crowd he can't turn.
In Numenor.
It's impressive.
I was going to say infuriating. From vineyards near the Meneltarmen. Supposed to make you forget your troubles, or so they say.
I welcome you as a guest. and you gallop off to our countryside to steal ancient scrolls, whilst your Southlander companion assaults our citizenry.
He is understandably quick to temper.
Why did she do that with her eyes?
Then I have little choice but to ask for another. One with Numenor's true ruler. Your father, the king.
I want to talk to your manager. Oh,
Matters
fuck.
you do not understand, Galadriel, daughter of Finarfin.
And you should stand aside, that I might present my proposal to one who holds the authority to answer it.
Lady Galadriel, that is quite...
Yeah,
What
this
authority
is
do you speak, elf? That of your people.
this is the I want to talk to your manager.
Grasping for a handhold in a tempest.
There is a tempest in me. It swept me to this island for a reason. And it will not be quelled by you, Regent.
Oh my god. I would have killed her. She's so unlikable. 4 episodes in. Half of the season is... Maybe she will become likable, but now...
What have you ever done but bruise and blubber about your dead mother? Stop it! Stop it!
What? When did he talk about his dead mother?
Yeah, same old as Seal walking away. Seal! Where are you going? Going, staying, what does it matter?
He reminds me of Benjen from Game of Thrones. Oh, I think it's the same actor. Oh yeah, this is Benjen. Benjen Stark, okay. Without a beard. But his eyes and... I think he is. And the orcs are wearing the elves' armor, okay, that's... Yeah, that... The wood elves' armor. Or sylvan elves, or I don't know what Elendil is supposed to be. So he's an elf. He's sad since one of the orcs died. Oh yeah, this...
covered in sage blossoms.
Yeah, this is Benjen Stark.
Miles of them. Go to the men who've taken refuge in the Old Watchtower.
Oh no, plot armor, really? He...
Deliver to them a message.
Why would you leave?
What message?
Why would you let him go? This is... This is stupid. So... Okay, fine.
The barracks are already full.
Where's the rest?
That is the rest.
I'll have to cut rations again.
You're not cutting my rations. Who gave you the right to decide?
Everyone who decided to come to this town of Waldrick, including you.
What do we eat?
Find a way.
How?
I don't know.
Plain enough to see that. It's about Waldrick's root cellar.
How would they know that the orcs are sensitive to light, to sunlight? When did they learn that? I don't know, man. I think I should learn to not ask questions that seem to be logical, but that means that I should shut down my brain, which I cannot do.
Kiss the stone, wash your gems and go. Step forward.
I wasn't advised that. I can't very well let her leave. You could, if you knew exactly where she was going.
Oh my god, Numenor guards are so incompetent. Didn't they supposed to be... I don't know, man.
What are you doing?
Rule in his stead, with a promise to quell the storm. That
When
first
did you...
night,
When were you
all
chosen to
Numenor
rule in
slept,
his stead? What the
but we're
hell?
here.
Why?
Elendil. 7
Palantir.
sealed stones there once were. The other 6 either lost.
Celebrimbor's favorite word in Shadow of
This
War,
one
right?
was passed to my father.
Palantir.
And with it,
That effect was nice.
was your ancestors' loyalty to the elves? My father believed that. His path nearly destroyed us.
How?
That is why tomorrow I will announce that you are gone. And this crisis ended. And one heart, Galadriel. But it is too
Galadriel.
fine a thread from which to hang a kingdom.
Galadriel. Galadriel.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So Ada, or Ada, released him to deliver a message. Released the elf to the one elf that killed one of the orcs that made Ada so weepy and so sad. If you wanted to deliver a message, send an orc, throw a letter or something. Look, Ada, another elf that died because of you. Another orc, sorry. Okay, now they're in the clearing. What will they do? Why are they staying there? The orcs have arrows. Oh, but now they wouldn't use them? Okay. Go, run. Oh, now they shoot arrows, okay. And he's limping, oh. Okay.
My father single-handedly sailed to Valinor and convinced the Valar to join the war and vanquish Morgoth. So great were his deeds that the Valar lifted him beyond the bounds of this world to forever carry the evening star across the sky.
But you need not wait for that day to hear my voice. Forever am I with you, my son.
Thank you. What is it? What's wrong?
Step forward and make yourself known.
I will serve.
Oh yeah, I will serve since I have no job.
I will serve.
Isil. I'm so bored right now. Okay, this episode is a 5. No, a 4. It is a 4 out of 10 for me. Because the only thing that I liked is around Elrond. But even that feels like a filler, like nothing of importance happened. They discover Mithril and that was it. The plot is not moving forward as it should be as of now. And everything that happens feels like there are no consequences. For example, Elrond took upon himself to win the challenge from the first episode. No, the second one, sorry. And Elrond lost that challenge, and as far as I remember, he shouldn't be allowed in any dwarven city. Why would I take the fact that dwarves keep their promise and the word is sent for them, and every vow is very important to them? Like, yeah, the entire show feels like there are no stakes or consequences. Like, there are so many small to middle things thrown around that have no resolution. For example, do you remember how in the first episode the Harfoot's children almost encountered a wolf? What was the goal of that scene? If not up until 4 episodes in, there is no consequence of that scene. Yeah. Another example would be the one with Elrond that I said he suffered no consequence for going there, and yeah, maybe the dwarf prince pardoned him, but he lost the bet in front of other dwarves. Arondir has such a big plot armor right now. Ada is, or Benjen Stark is not thinking well. Like in that scene, it was plain that he suffered that Ada suffered when he killed that orc. And he was sad that one more orc died, so what did he do? He let free an elf that can kill other orcs. He let Elrond free just to send a message. Why do you need to send that message through Elrond? First of all, just send the orcs to decimate the villages and enslave the people. You don't have to make them vow allegiance to you. Second of all, if you really want to send a message, send a few orcs with a parchment where is written surrender or else. I don't know. Beside that, what's happening in Numenor is so wrong and so funny. Oh, yeah, yet again we have the they're gonna steal our jobs moment. I cannot believe this. I feel so infuriated right now because what I'm seeing in this show is what I'm seeing in reality. I just want escapism, right? It is Lord of the Rings, for God's sake. I mean, I know Tolkien made an allegory about the industrialization and destruction of rural areas, but he managed to create something authentic out of that, right? And he wrote these wonderful stories. But here I'm seeing so many of the cultural problems that are in the world right now, and I don't want to see them in a medieval fantasy show like steal our jobs, racism towards the elves. I mean, I already saw racism towards the elves in Witcher, in Dragon Age games, in Elder Scrolls with the Nords being racists towards dark elves. There are so many games and stories with racism towards the elves. Now I'm seeing it in Lord of the Rings with humans being racist toward the elves. Now, there wasn't that much in this episode, but yeah, man, when you bring issues from the real world in a fantasy TV series, this is immersion breaking. And back to Numenor. Galadriel is a Karen that wants to speak to your manager. She was like that from the first episode, but that escalated so much. Maybe Halbrand will bring some sense into her, but we are 4 episodes in, and we have so many plot lines that seem to go nowhere. We are at the half of the season, and this is just proof of an awful writing and awful direction, because there are those things that I said that have no consequences in each episode, but besides that, the direction and the writing is awful, because you have all these plot lines and all these characters thrown around without a cohesive narrative. If we would compare this to the first season of Game of Thrones, where again you had a lot of characters and many plot lines thrown at once in one single season, the writing in that entire season and in the seasons that followed was very good, because you're introduced to all these characters and then follow their individual plot lines, right? But they all felt connected in some way, because you always knew the relationship between all these characters, and these relationships did not feel disjointed. Here I feel like I'm watching 5 Numenor, Elendil, dwarves, Harfoots, 4 plot lines that feel so disjointed, have nothing to do one with the other. I know they will mix and match them towards the end of the season, but up until this point I'm not invested in anyone or any plot line. 2 of them feel filler plot lines, which is bad because you waste time with them. The other 2 are so boring, and that's because of the characters. And speaking of characters, Elendil and Elrond are the best characters of this show, but that doesn't speak much because they're okay at best. I'm gonna wait for the next week's episode, but this doesn't give me too much hope that it will get better. I honestly don't know what to say anymore. This show makes me feel like I should put my brain to sleep, not ask questions, and just see the great VFX. which bottom line means it is just style without substance.